Look what we have here. It's a striking car, isn't it? It's a 1969 Mustang Shelby GT350 Tribute. It is done up just like a Shelby, all the fiberglass body parts, roll bar, deluxe interior, wheels, exhaust, all of it. And then it's got some nice upgrades. Vintage air, power rack and pinion steering, power four-wheel disc brakes. It's a 5-speed manual trans, tilt wheel, power windows. So this is just a great car to cruise around in. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can see 200 classic cars, all for sale. That's where you find a price tag and a monthly payment on each one of them, including this right here. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, so the Shelbys have the extended front end. They're longer, and it's all fiberglass. That's how the actual ones were. That's how this one here is. It has the multi-scoops in the hood. This is a functional ram air into the 351 motor. You got hood locks. You got little vents here. And this is all fiberglass. It all fits really nice. The body appears to be in excellent shape. It's an older restoration. It's not a perfect concourse car, not rotisserie restored, but it's a nice looking car. So the doors are all stock, has the sport mirrors, the quarter panels have the scoops, has the dovetail trunk, so it's a fiberglass trunk, and the quarter panel end caps are fiberglass too with the matching dovetail. You can see it says Shelby right in the trunk here. All this lines up nice. You wouldn't even know this is fiberglass parts. It's all straight and square and flush. All looks good. No rust. And again, it's an older restoration, and there's no rust showing anywhere. All clean, straight, square. Again, the Shelby scoops. Door shuts nice and solid. Bottom of the door is all clean. And again, this is fiberglass. Now the black paint looks stunning. Matter of fact, the guy we bought it from kind of was calling it mint, perfect. Didn't tell us about a single flaw. It does have flaws, but it does present itself really well. There is a row of bubbles right here. There's some hairline stress cracks on the hood, a couple of them. Some dust, some imperfections. The cowl panel, the paint's a little fuzzier than the rest of it. But again, it's striking. All the chrome up here is shiny, but not perfect. It's a 7 or 8 out of 10. It has the Shelby grill, even has the Shelby Lucas lamps down underneath. This is a reflective stripe, actually. At night, if headlights hit it, it's going to light up. The windshield looks to be very clear, real nice. The moldings are not beat up, but they're just gently worn. Door handles are real nice and shiny. It's a power top. You see pictures of that on our website. Door shuts real nice on this side too. It has the Shelby style roll bar, the Cobra snake emblem. Now, Shelby stole the taillights from a 65 Thunderbird. These are sequential. They blink across. And then it has the unique exhaust coming out, typically where the license plate would be on a Mustang. So it's all unique to Shelby. Has a power antenna that works. So the exterior of the car, it's Shelby, including the wheels. Those are 15-inch Shelby wheels, has the Shelby logo in the middle. The radial tires look real fresh on the car. Why don't we open it up? I'll show you the inside. All right, show you inside the trunk. Under the trunk lid looks nice. Has a nice rubber seal. Inside has a trunk mat, has a Shelby fender cover if you're working on the engine. Has a 5th Shelby wheel for a spare with a matching tire, Stinger tire. So just very respectable. There's a scissors jack underneath there, so it's clean, complete. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon. You'll be notified when new videos are posted. So door jambs are respectable too. They're painted. The weather strips look real good. Part of the deluxe interior is the molded door panels. They look to be in really nice shape. The interior lights are working on them. The wood grain looks good as the Shelby logo. The one thing that's unique is the power window switches. They didn't even offer that back then, but this car has them now. The dash pad, this is a real pad, not a glue-on cap. It's in excellent shape. It has all the wood grain. Has the full set of gauges. The tachometer was optional. This has it. Looks like it was a factory air-conditioned car because this is where the vents would be for that. Is a Sony stereo. Stuart Warner gauges. That was something that the Shelby had in their center console. Over here we got the wood grain. Looks like quartz movement in the clock. Cobra GT350. All the interior lights work. Real nice carpet GT350 mats. Getting back to the console, it has a shifter that looks like the original, but it is a 5-speed. It has the Shelby seat belts, the Shelby fog light and interior light switches. Nice little padded armrest. The high back seats all reupholstered, looking real good. The cushions are real good. Like the rest of the car, the interior is not brand new. There's no rips or tears or anything like that. But it's an older restoration that just looks very nice. It has some speakers here to go along with the stereo, and again, the roll bar. All Shelby stuff, all looks good. The visors were replaced, mirror looks good. Does have a Shelby steering wheel, but does have a couple cracks in it. But it is on a tilt column, which is a new addition to this car, an upgrade. But just a great combination. This thing's going to turn heads. You're going to be shifting those gears. This is a Ram Air 351 Windsor motor. It's got some aluminum heads all kind of tucked under there. Edelbrock aluminum intake, a Summit 4-barrel carburetor with electric choke, a Mallory Unilite ignition system. Has the Cobra finned valve covers. Has a set of headers on each side. I think they're Hedman headers. The engine bay is clean. The shock towers were removed because it has a Heights front end. We'll talk more about that later. Everything is proper. The battery is secured. It has new horns. The radiator is in good shape with 2 big electric fans to keep it cool. We got a Power Master alternator. We got aluminum pulleys. A modern air conditioning system. This is the washer fluid bottle, and that's all hooked up to the squirters. This is a modern power steering system, and it is hooked up to a rack and pinion. Power brakes back there. And then this is the Ram air seal. It comes down on the air cleaner. That center scoop in the hood forces fresh air right into the motor. So it's got all sorts of good stuff. Edelbrock fuel pump I just noticed. Loaded with goodies. Michael's going to show you how they work right now. We'll see you in a minute.
All right, everybody. Got a pretty cool Mustang here, Shelby Tribute convertible. This thing's got a 351 under the hood, and it's paired with a 5-speed manual transmission. So it is nice to have that extra cruising gear. Lots of amenities on this one, including air conditioning, power steering with rack and pinion, 4-wheel power disc brakes, power windows, and the list goes on from there. So, just like every car that comes through museum, this one did go ahead through our shop, and we spent about a $3,600 bill on it between service and detail. That included things like rebuilding the temperature gauge and recharging the air conditioning and a handful of other things. If you need a full listing of that, you can talk to somebody in sales or go on our website. But yeah, she's started right up for me. Very nice, smooth idle on this one. Great sounding exhaust, actually. This thing's kind of got a... it's kind of got like a sports car sounding exhaust on it. I'm really digging it. Let's see what she's got. And just like that, up to, I'm guessing, a little bit over highway speeds with absolutely no problem at all. I did notice that the speedometer is not working, so we will go ahead and put in a work order at our shop to go ahead and take care of that. But nice tight rever, great acceleration. Let's see how she goes down the road. Pretty good alignment too, little right there, but that just may be the street itself. And yeah, great experience. Tilt column on this one as well, and then it does have the rim blow horn that is working. I checked it out all the way around. So come out, test drive it for yourself. It's a heck of a lot of fun, and check out all the details on our website at volocars.com.
So underneath has some improvements up front, as I was mentioning, as a heights, complete front end independent suspension system, coil-over adjustable gas shocks, tubular upper and lower control arms, rack and pinion steering as part of that. On back, it does have some air shocks. The dual exhaust has the like glass pack style resonators, and then it has the transverse muffler, which goes around the tank and out through the middle like I was showing you, and I think that all looks stock like Shelby type exhaust system. The brakes were upgraded. There's disc at all 4 of the wheels. The e-brake is hooked up. Looking up at the motor, the oil pan is a custom-made oil pan for the front suspension for all the clearance for the new equipment. The 4-speed was upgraded to a 5-speed. It is a Ford 9-inch rear end and back with posi gears. The floors have been restored. It all appears to be nice and solid. So got a good looking car here with all the right stuff. Go to volocars.com. Salesman can help answer the rest of your questions, like how to get it delivered to your home. And if you need financing, they'll help with that too. Thanks for watching.